Welcome to the latest episode of SimpleSwap's podcast. I'm your host, Dan, and it's time to buckle up and get ready to dive headfirst into the news of crypto. March has been packed with jaw-dropping headlines that will leave you on the edge of your seat, from Do Kwon's arrest and the resumption of withdrawals on Celsius to the highly anticipated ARB token airdrop. We'll begin with the news that was probably discussed the most in March, and that's the closure of Silvergate, Silicon Valley Bank, and Signature. First, on March 8th, Silvergate, one of the biggest crypto-friendly banks, announced that it would voluntarily begin liquidation. The financial institution has had a hard time recently because of its stocks steadily falling for over a year and then finally came crashing after several major crypto companies like Circle, Coinbase, Paxos, and some others announced that they would end their relationships with Silvergate. Then on March 10, Silicon Valley Bank was shut down by California's financial regulator after announcing a significant sale of assets and stocks. The bank wanted to raise additional capital, but the news caused a bank run, which eventually led to the bank's closure. USD Coin, which had significant exposure to SVB, briefly depegged from the US dollar, with its price falling lower than 88 cents at one point. But the stablecoin recovered 2 days later. And finally, Signature Bank was closed on March 12, 2023, after depositors withdrew large sums of money. Regulators feared that the banking sector will continue to downfall and close Signature Bank to try and contain the panic. However, some experts saw this action as an attack on the crypto sphere because the bank worked with many tech companies. Although the possible banking contagion worries crypto experts too. A popular newspaper, The Economist, published an article titled "What's Wrong with Banks?", in which the author supposes that it might be time to fix the entire financial system. Also, Galaxy Digital CEO Michael Novogratz said in an interview that there might be a credit crunch that would affect the US and the entire world. So it might be a good idea to buy gold and Bitcoin. And MicroStrategy seems to have followed that advice. The software company said that it bought 6,455 BTC for roughly $150 million. In other news, Celsius custody allows withdrawals. Now, bankrupt crypto lender Celsius Network started withdrawals of some users' assets on March 2nd. The judge on its bankruptcy case has approved a settlement plan that allows custody account holders to get back 72.5% of their crypto assets. Celsius paused withdrawals last June, citing extreme market conditions, and it filed for bankruptcy protection a month later because of the problems with liquidity. The lender was hurt by the crypto winter, in which billions have been wiped out of the crypto market in months, as several prominent companies such as stablecoin issuer Terra collapsed. Next up is technical difficulties being experienced by Binance. The crypto exchange had to halt spot trading, deposits, and withdrawals on March 24. Why? Because they found a bug on a trailing stop order. The trading resumed a few hours later though. This led to a slight decrease in the price of BNB and BTC, but the company's problems didn't end there, because in shocking news, Binance is being sued. On March 27th, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, an American regulator, filed a lawsuit against the crypto exchange Binance for breaching trading and derivatives laws. The suit claimed that the exchange had provided its derivatives trading services to customers in the US without seeking a derivatives license, which is a violation. The move, which is also seen by many as politically motivated, can potentially force Binance to cease operations in the country. What's more is that another crypto exchange, Coinbase, has received a Wells notice from the US Securities and Exchange Commission with a recommendation to take enforcement action. The company called it a legal threat in which it could potentially target Coinbase's staking program, Earn. Now, let's not forget that Arbitrum launched the governance token ARB. One of the largest layer 2 scaling solutions for Ethereum announced the launch and airdrop of its native token ARB on March 23rd. The platform distributed approximately 11.5% of the token's circulating supply to the early supporters and 1.1% to developers building on Atrium. which is about 625,000 wallets, which, by the way, is a new record. The token serves exclusively for protocol governance on the network, which is transitioning towards DAO. When the drop started, there were so many users that Arbitrum's homepage and the analytic platform Arbiscan crashed, which over 42 million tokens were claimed in the first hour. Arbiscan shared in a tweet that it surpassed Etherscan's peak traffic last year. The number of daily transactions on Arbitrum rose to a new record high of 1,312,052 on March 22nd, which was more than Ethereum's number on the same day. Additionally, there was a controversy with two wallets, one of which received $2 million in ARB and another collected around $1.38 million worth of tokens. Now, while these were likely extremely successful airdrop hunters, some users theorized that this might have been the team members of the project or hackers. And interestingly, there's news that Bitcoin market cap surpassed Meta. Despite the turbulent time for the cryptosphere, Bitcoin's market capitalization surpassed that of the tech giant Meta on March 14th. The cryptocurrency's market cap reached $471.86 billion, which exceeded Meta's $469 billion. And as a result, Bitcoin has climbed to the 11th position among top assets by market cap, just behind Tesla. In 2023, the market capitalization of Bitcoin has increased by over $190 billion, outperforming top Wall Street bank stocks. This is especially significant because concerns about a global banking crisis are on the rise. Also, Do Kwon is arrested. The Terraform Labs co-founder and CEO Do Kwon was arrested in Montenegro on March 23rd. After the $40 billion collapse of the Terra ecosystem in May 2022, he was hiding from prosecution. He's wanted by Interpol and regulatory authorities in South Korea, Singapore, and the United States because of the alleged fraud. Do Kwon has been charged with 8 separate counts by United States prosecutors in New York, hours after he was arrested. Kwon is also facing criminal charges in Montenegro for allegedly forging travel documents. Now, our next focus is zero-knowledge proofs, which is coming to Bitcoin. Now, ZeroSync Association, a Swiss nonprofit, is currently working on a tool that will enable Bitcoin users to utilize zero-knowledge proofs, ZK proofs, to speed up the verification process of individual blocks and the entire blockchain in the future. With this technology, users will be able to validate the state of the Bitcoin network without the need to download the blockchain or rely on a third party for verification. And finally, Elon Musk valued a visit to the Twitter headquarters at $3 DOGE. On March 23, CB DOGE, a Dogecoin holder who plans to visit the US next month for the SpaceX Starship launch, asked Elon Musk if they could visit Twitter's headquarters. The company's CEO jokingly noted that it would cost $3 DOGE, which is approximately $0.23. Musk has been an outspoken supporter of the meme coin on social media, and he has even discussed it on TV. Well, that's all we want to talk about today. Did we miss any important events in March? If we did, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to be notified about our new videos. Once again, I've been your host, Dan, and I'll see you soon.